Addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, anything can come through this activity. Then you have these golden ducks found in Sikkim. The male and the female, they're always found in pairs, and you can always tell them, you know, you can blow, you can use sound. I have these whistles for Mind and Me classes, so I use it. Draw one duck, draw the second one. So like that. So children love all these sounds, and they your classes are going to become really amazing and interesting. And this is the oak tree leaf that they, the actual shape of the leaf. So these are the steps. Children are shown an actual oak tree. They're shown the shape. They're given 5 minutes to draw as many leaves. Stop exactly after 5 minutes. It's up to you how you conduct your activity with them, right? Okay, so we have invoking imagination through art. Before giving any information about Sikkim, you may tell the children to draw anything that comes to their mind. This is like for a little higher classes where class 6, 7, 8, where they're already familiar with Himalayas, they're already familiar with northeastern states, the map of India. So they have some kind of clue as to how Sikkim would look in their imagination. And then you can, after giving them some time to draw, and then have a quick video show of their drawing, and then you can actually show them the actual landscaping of Sikkim, the art, the culture, the nature. So this is what you find. Okay, so you can talk about the religion, main religion followed over there, the language, how the clothing. There's so much that you can go ahead with your children according to the level. So activities on food recipes can be exchanged, clothing apparels, accessories, and music can also be done according to the level of the class. So whatever is the level, you plan accordingly. Then you can take up a theme. You can take up a theme, say a water theme for all classes from 1 to 8. So what happens is, everyone is doing something on water and they're learning from each other. You can have presentations, you can have programs, and which the little ones will see a class 8 child performing. So they can relate to the same topic. Or it's completely up to the school how they want to go about it, because CBSE has given us this freedom, and you can have different themes for different classes. There the learning is so varied. So every part can be so amazing. So you can include rain songs, poems, maybe substituted with Sikkim or Delhi related words. There's so much. And then mapping, when the identifying Sikkim on the map and identifying Delhi on the map and sticking their picture or drawing themselves there, and actually measuring, finding out the distance between Delhi and Sikkim, then outlining the map of, you can take a bigger version of this, say this big Sikkim map, and then you can teach them perimeter, area, measurement, distance, a lot of things. How much time will it take walking? If you have to walk from here to Sikkim, how much time it will take? By plane, how much time will it take? So a lot of learning can happen in this area too. Then flora and fauna. So there are certain mountain flowers. When they color, they should know the names of the flowers. That's so, it's such an important part of learning, with enjoyable activity that is coloring. Children love all this. So you can make a collage of flowers found in the state. At the same time, learn some names of mountain flowers, poppies, orchids, gladioli. So all these are mountain flowers. Okay, so here is Mount Kanchenjunga. So here, if Hindi teachers are here, you can actually develop a song on this, and I'll sing it out, though my voice is not so good, but still I think I'm a great singer. So please bear with me and my voice. आओ बच्चों तुम्हें बताऊं बातें सिक्किम गैंगटॉक की, कंचनजुंगा जहां बसा है पर्वत भारत देश का, वंदे मातरम पर्वत को नमन, वंदे मातरम पर्वत को नमन. So I had done this activity in Mind and Me with Vrikshon ko naman. You can go ahead with Jeevon ko naman, Prithvi ko naman, Pulon ko naman. So this can go on and on and on, and I can brag on and on and on. I hope I'm not boring you. Okay, the next one. These buildings I call vocabulary buildings. So what do you see other than the obvious? Building, sky, and clouds. This is obvious, yes? So again, this is for class 6, 7, 8. Class 6, 7, 8, they should see, you should tell them that, you know, don't tell me what you see. Obviously, you see like, you see the buildings, you see the cloud, you see the sky. Think of any word that is coming into your mind when you are looking at this picture. So they come up with amazing adjectives and words, adverbs, or whatever words. Accept all those words, because here we are building vocabulary. And then you can compare the landscapes and tell them that, you know, are these buildings possible to be built in Sikkim? Why not? So here are the landforms and the terrains. You discuss about that. Word problems can actually have real pictures of a particular personality. So if Baichung Bhutia played 80 football matches and scored a total of 200 goals, how many goals per match did he score on an average? So here also, they are getting familiar with these unfamiliar names which they come across when they go to college. So why not in schools? We introduce them to Dorji Lamo, Namchung, Baichung, all these names, so that they get used to it and they come to know of a new community, new culture. So these are again, in your word problems, you can take Sikkim related names and go ahead with that. So art integration has infinite possibilities, infinite connections. So you have to keep exploring. Do you see something on the left side? When you go to a monastery, you see this, and you must have rotated this also. Do you know its name? Anyone? On the chat box, let me see. Anyone knows the name of this? We have seen it in the monasteries, and we have seen it. Yeah, Hema Goel, kudos to you. Yes, of course, it is called where is it? Excuse me. Yeah. Any guesses? I had one with me, but my video is off. So let me see if I can switch on my video. Yeah. Here it is. So the monks use it for prayer and meditation. So it is called the prayer wheel, rightly so. This is the prayer wheel. So the scope of art integration is immense. So what you had seen on the script of Sikkim is coming from Devanagari script, right? So a lot of scope of Hindi. So you see the ra is similar to Hindi ra. Then see the na is also similar. Ma is also similar. So they can make a lot of words of Hindi, and you know, I can really go on and on, but yes, this is like amazing treasure that I'm giving it to you. So do make your classes amazing as much as you can. All the best to you. So research, plan, organize. Thank you so much for being such a wonderful audience. I really loved presenting it today. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much. It was a wonderful presentation.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thanks a lot, ma'am.
Thank you, NEENA, for that presentation. See, one example she had taken. See, this is the way we integrate art in different subjects. So she has taken I really like the example which she took about the map and, you know, comparing the distance between Delhi and Sikkim. So when the map work is involved, there is geography, there is maths. When you're studying about the culture, the flora, fauna, there is a lot of science involved, and there is a lot of social sciences. So this was just a sample with Delhi and Sikkim. I know many of you are from different states, so accordingly you can modify it. So this was just this thing. So we move on to our second speaker without wasting much more time. Dr. SEENA, as introduced in the beginning, She is the founder of ACE Academy and has done more than 1,000 workshops for teachers. And we are very delighted and happy that she has consented to come. Ma'am, I would request everyone to be on mute so that the session goes on wonderfully. It has been a wonderful session so far. So the next 40 minutes or so, when Dr. SEENA speaks, I'm sure that it's going to be even more wonderful. And she has been the recipient of the Abdul Kalam Excellence Award. And of course, there is a long list which I had already posted to you in the group. And so it's over to you, SEENA ma'am. I'll not waste much time. So
Yes, yes.
thank you.
Yes, yes. So good evening, everyone. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, I'm audible.
Yes, ma'am.
So good evening to
Yes, ma'am.
everyone.
Good evening.
Yes, I'm Seena here. So nice to be with you all this evening. Good evening,
Good
dear.
evening, ma'am.
Yeah, good evening. Good evening, all
Good
of
evening,
you.
ma'am.
And let's be on mute now, all of us, except me. Yes, and Neena gave already a very, very good start with all the story and the song and everything. So I'll be taking you through the general session of art integration. Okay. And before I begin this session, I would like to start by really giving a great big salute to all of you. A great big salute to all of you. Yes, for the wonderful job that you are doing, especially with online classes and all. You are taking a lot of interest and you have been doing it. So great big salute and keep doing the great work that you are already doing it. Okay, so I'll just start with my screen share, please. Stop again. Go first. Okay, so just before we start, can you of education? What do you think is the purpose of education? You have a chat window. Can you just type out a few words here, please? Chat box here. A few words. Can you hear me?
Ma'am, your voice is
Just type
breaking
out
a bit.
what is.
It's breaking a bit.
Yes, yes, clear. One
Yes,
second.
somewhat better. Yes.
Am I clear now?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Am I clear?
Yeah, better.
Mathews, can you hear me? Better.
Yes, ma'am. You're better.
Holistic development, all-round development, finding solutions, develop thinking. Very good. No, okay, to think and apply knowledge in situations. Think, understand, analyze, grow. Yes, very good.
Teach us values.
Few more sentences. Anybody else?
Appreciate life.
Yes.
Ma'am, you can put it in the chat box.
Yes. So these are the highlighted words. When you say purpose of education, it's all about joyful learning. It's about multidisciplinary, positive impact, communication, confidence, and self-esteem. Moral values. Yes. Moral values, social, mental, emotional, physical development. Very good. So these are the words, highlighted words that we always come across when we talk about the importance of education. Exploration, critical thinking, application, research, art-based inquiry, keywords. When you
Ma'am, your voice is breaking. Yeah, just give her some time. She's adjusting.
The purpose of education. These are the words that comes to your mind, and these things were already applied, and but for sudden has out again because yeah,
Okay, just hold on.
are you able to hear me?
SEENA ma'am, I think you switch off your video.
Hello.
You switch off your video so that I think your net is slow, so you can speak. That will be better, I think. SEENA ma'am, can you hear me?
No, it's not able to hear.
SEENA ma'am, can you hear me? SEENA ma'am? SEENA ma'am, can you hear me?
Ma'am, you can try logging out and then logging in again.
Yeah, we just
Maybe
tried.
that would help.
Actually, it's possible. Nowadays, the Zoom is overloaded. That's the problem.
Am I audible?
Yeah, ma'am. I think, ma'am, can you switch
Hello?
off your video? Can you switch off your video? I think your net is slow. So at least they'll be able to hear you and see your presentation.
Hello? Please start. There, no, I'm on.
SEENA ma'am, can you hear me? Yeah, sorry for this. Actually, she's having a network issue, but the Zoom is getting overloaded now, I guess. So this is a common problem now we are having. Earlier, it used to go smoothly. Now in all the webinars, some hiccups like this. So kindly bear with us. She is going to be back in 2 minutes.
Okay. Good evening, all. Can you hear me, Matthew?
Now it's better, ma'am. Now it's better. Yes.
Sorry for the inconvenience. Can you all hear me? Can you
Yes,
just type
ma'am.
out?
Yes, yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Please start.
Okay. Sorry for the inconvenience.
No problem, ma'am. We can understand. Technology is not in our hands.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I was just talking to you about this highlighted words, especially when it comes to art integration, we use communication. And this is the entire purpose of art integration. Every child in our classrooms should learn joyfully. Okay, and it has to be a multidisciplinary project, and communication plays a very important aspect here. Okay, so these words we have already come across several times, like research, application. So whatever the child is learning, it has to be applied to real life situation. So when we say what is art, art is nothing but a creative expression of an individual. If I ask you to draw right now any picture, I'm sure even if I give you a particular concept, like if I ask you to draw raindrops, each one of you will draw it in different way, because each one's form of expression is entirely different. Okay, and each one is unique and gifted. So each one exhibit here art form. When we say here, we are applying to theater, dance, okay, music, yes, and drawing, visuals. So these are the different art form. When we say dance, it is movement genres, different genres of dance. It is choreography. It can be a beat. It can be a rhythm. Okay, it can be yoga. It can be related even to physical activities. Music, when we say band, chorus, orchestra, sound music, everything is a part and parcel of it. Okay. So next is theater and visual arts. So I'm just going to the next one. I'm trying to go a little bit faster so that I'm able to give you a lot of practical examples. Already, what is art integration and what are the things that we can do in art integration in general? I'm going to talk about it. Different kinds of role play, video making, photography, slideshow, designing, visit to historical places, sketching, sculpture, dance form, creative activity, jewelry, making, art exhibition, paper quilling. So all this comes under art integration. Now it is our smartness. How do we take it? Now what is with art integration, along with that goes interdisciplinary project. Now how do we plan it? It is when we take up interdisciplinary projects, union territories. For example, a social studies teacher is taking up union territories. Okay, so when you take up union territories, now there are two and they can discuss how this can be taken as a project for 2 months or 3 months. How can you take it as a 3 month project, and how you can do it in a big way. These projects can be taken up in a big way. So when you say social, it is about culture, tradition, food, climate, and all those things. Science, it can be about nature, it is about reasoning, it is about inquiry, it is about ecology, and math. So the population, when you're taking union territories, what is the population of the union territory? So that your children are collecting data, collecting information, and survey. Okay, English, when it comes to English, children are preparing scrapbook, and whenever a project is being done, it's very, very important that vocabulary plays an important role, and expression plays an important role. So most of the school feels is that children do the project, but at the end of the project, they are not asked, children are not asked to express themselves. It's very important that they ask the children to follow up this. Okay, children have to come in front and express themselves. Okay, here. Next is the math. When you say math, I'll just give you a few examples in math. Now I have taken this Rangoli. Rangoli is the best example where you learn a lot of integration, even maths related to all kinds of shapes and circular and polygram and all these things you can learn over here. So maths is integrated, parts and whole. So when you see now, suppose you are taking a flag of India, you are showing taking fractions, parts and wholes you are taking. So you can take a flag, not only flag of India, you can take flag. Now you are integrating it with other topics. So you are teaching flags about other countries. So social studies also becomes a part of it. Okay. So you are teaching them flags, you are teaching them colors, you are teaching them about different countries, the culture. So you are integrating so many math with other subjects. Pizza, for example, you are taking it here. Now you have pizza exhibited here. Now pizza from which country pizza is from. Now you can relate that over here. Okay. And the food, the nutrition, if it is from Italy, what happens in that country? So what is the food stuff? What is the nutrition related there? So different ways of integrating your subject, your one particular concept with other subjects. Okay. Now you have chocolates also. You can talk about Swiss chocolates. You can talk about the preparation of chocolates, how it is made, the variety of chocolates. There are so many things that relate to. Okay, shapes and patterns when you are taking Varli paintings. Varli paintings are the famous paintings of Maharashtra. Okay, these paintings are being related only with shapes. The way they draw it is all there. Everything is shaped. Different kinds. Of different economy of that place. What are the natural resources available in that place? You are discussing about all the minerals, the gas, what contributes to the economy of that particular place. Maths again, budgeting, planning, forecast. Maths come to English, mathematical and vocabulary expression becomes an examples of interdisciplinary line. Okay, so and you give small paper with names, numbers written 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 0, any number written. Okay, they stand with the number there. You ask children sitting in the class to read out that number. Okay, so it is just about making learning fun for children. It's not just pushing, dumping things, but you are making it fun for children. So next time, play some music. Then ask these children to take turns and to shuffle their place. The children will shuffle their place. When they shuffle their places, then again you ask the children to read out the number. Then you tell them the child standing in position in 100's place, jump out. The child standing in 1's place, sit down. The child standing in 10th place, kneel down. So you are giving various kinds of examples, okay? And angles, of course, everywhere in our classrooms, if you see, you can give them different kinds of examples with that. So I'm going a little faster, so just to give you example ratio, survey and the population of different places. You can just take of your state, the population, the men versus women, you can take that and you can put it into ratio and you can do it. Okay, metric measures. I would like to stress importance here on metric measures. These are the basics of maths, and basics play a very, very important role in the life of a child. If you really want to love maths, that means your basics have to be strong. Children go and get stuck up in the later stage, especially 8, 9, 10. Children go and stuck up because their basics are not very strong. So it's very important that teacher brings to the classroom realistic materials when you are teaching metric measures. Bring what is ml, 5 ml, what is 10 ml, pouches of 5 ml, pouches of 10 ml, bring of you are saying 50 ml, bring the things 1 liter, half liter. You have so many bottles, you have so many pouches available. Bring it to the classroom, ask them to show it, ask them to measure it. So that is a practical thing that you are doing. Whatever I'm suggesting to you right now are some of the activities that you can practically do it in the classroom. You don't need to bring a lot of things and you don't need to dump it, but everything is available. Okay, tables, you can teach tables in the sing-song kind of act with body rhythm. 2, 1, that you can act with the rhythm, put some music into it and make learning fun for children. I'm saying here, science, when you say life cycle of a butterfly. Okay, and water, I will take up here water cycle drama. You can put a small, see, very well, NEENA put one sentence I like that NEENA put it there. Whatever you are student can act out all these things in the class, not with costumes. You don't need beautiful costumes and all those things. But you just have to be simple in school uniform itself. They can act out all these things. Classification of animals. You will have two scientists. Okay, two children will act as scientists. They will be in front of the class, and all the other children are in front. And ask them either some of the children to crawl, some of the children to walk, some of like any. They have to imitate an animal and act as per the animal. Some can crawl on the ground. Some can just jump with one leg. Some can fly. Now these two scientists, what they have to do, they have to classify these animals based on their work or whatever they want to, and divide them into 4 groups. So these two scientists will later on come and explain why they have divided the particular children into so and so groups. Okay, based on what have they classified. So you're having a small activity in your classroom. Water cycle drama. Divide the children into 4 groups. First group is on the ground like a river. They are lying down on the ground. They are there on the ground with yellow, something like blue colors. You can give them some kind of a kerchief or a dupatta. Okay, and then they're evaporating. They're going up. They're just a dance move. Give them a dance move. They're just rising up, evaporating into the air. And then another group. They will act like cloud. They'll hold hands with each other. They'll act like cloud, and they're feeling cold, and they come together to each other. They get stuck up to each other. So this is the way that you 4 groups. Next group, is getting cloud is becoming cold. It's freezing. Next group, it's raining. Again. So this is the way that you can